Welcome to New Stripe City podcast for diehard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie. We're coming to you live right now during the draft. I'm doing a live prime thing. Marcus Davenport just got taken. He's been removed. As you guys know, prime is supposed to be what the Bengals draft board could look like right now. Just to recap, these are the players with the most connections to the Bengals. There's a special formula. I don't give away the secret sauce, but this thing 2 years ago was 80% correct. Last year it was also correct, but I implemented a medical column that kind of threw it off a little bit. So I took that out and went back to the basics this year. So right now, a lot of the guys that were at the top of the Bengals board have been taken off. The guy who's remained number one though, Frank Ragnow, is still there. So the way that this works is it goes by the grade and it goes by the projected round. Now, obviously, the projected round is kind of subjective to what people believe. There's no sense on whether the Bengals have a first or second round grade on these guys, but we go by the highest score. So hopefully these things work out how they should. But right now, Frank Ragnow is number one. Rashawn Evans, Mike Hughes, Calvin Ridley, Derwin James surprisingly is still available. So it's really no telling if they think that Frank Ragnow is a first to second guy that could possibly still be there in a second. They might continue with passing on him to take one of these other guys with a prime grade. So yeah, like I said, Prime basically links these guys together. Next up, we had the Raiders picking. So we'll see who they pick there, and then we'll adjust it accordingly. So this will be taking out any of the players that need to be taken out here. So yeah, this is what we have right now. What do you guys think of the draft so far? This is kind of crazy. Like the fact that we could possibly be picking between, we could have Lamar and Derwin on the board right now is kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. It's definitely kind of wild right now. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Yeah, man, this is wild. This is wild. And James Daniels is still there too. So, what do the Bengals do here? It's really gonna be crazy. We got 6 picks until then. Derwin James. Some people have mocked Derwin James to the Chargers and to Dallas as well. Dallas is was kind of connected to him in the beginning as well. So we'll have to see what happens there. But this could shape up to be a pretty decent position that the Bengals could get to go in. To me though, I knew Mike McGlinchey was gonna go early. I'm not surprised that he went at 9. Um, so now it seems like there's several different ways that the Bengals could go. Jack, you asked, do I see us trading up? Not at the moment right now. I don't think that they need to trade up. Like the way that everything is falling, I think that they should stand put unless they want to go and get Derwin James. Like maybe you think about moving up for Derwin, but it depends on how much it's gonna cost you. Like I think if you have to give away a third round pick, I don't know if you want to do that. You might do it. Like I might do it for Derwin, but then this is the thing: he could still be there at 21. So I don't know which direction that they need to go. But I know one thing: if Derwin James is on the board, you have to consider him because there's no way he'll be there in the second round. Frank Ragnow, I think there's still a good chance that he will be there in the second round. You talking about James Daniels, Frank Ragnow, and Billy Price? You have 3 centers, and I've tried to harp on this. There's been a whole bunch of hype for the center position, but like I told you guys, center isn't a position that goes like that. You know, that often in drafts. It's not a position that's super valued by other NFL teams. And you're still talking about having like 3 or 4 of the other corners still available. Teams are not going to pick a center over a corner. You just saw the second best edge rusher in this class go, and Marcus Davenport. You still got a Lamar Jackson there. So center, I don't think is going to get picked over those guys. You might see one center go in this round, and I think if a center hasn't gone by the time the Bengals pick, and Derwin James is there, or possibly one of these other guys. If it were me, I would definitely still pick one of those guys. So just so you guys can see, this isn't the only people that are available. These other guys are potentially um, potentially able to get picked as well. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to filter on strictly those first and second round guys. The Raiders just took Colton Miller. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. That is exactly what we needed. He was not good. So yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that too. So Colton Miller comes off the board. Wasn't that high on the Bengals draft board anyway. 6'8", 309. He was okay, but he wasn't really a good fit for the Bengals. Um, he wasn't really that high on prime anyway. Oh man. So right now, another guy, like I said, the dark horse guy is Isaiah Wynn. You got Josh Jackson with a pretty high score here. It's really going to be interesting, man. It's really going to come down to where the Bengals have these guys and how this draft falls. You got Baltimore coming up here. They could possibly take Lamar Jackson. Uh, Speaking of Lamar Jackson, he should be on here. Lamar Jackson, they have him at a 4.50. Let me just sort this just by the grade real quick. And so you can see that they have Isaiah Wynn, Josh Jackson, Frank Ragnow, Rashawn Evans. So, depending on how they have these guys graded, these guys could be at the top of their board right now, and they're just moving guys down. And this is what I did the year that William Jackson was picked, and William Jackson was projected first or second. But at that point, he was still the number one prime player on the board. It came back around. Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd was like the highest dude on the board when Prime came around in the second round. Andrew Billings, so forth, and all of that. So this is gonna be very interesting, man, because the Bengals have some options. We picking 5 picks. I mean, we just need a receiver. We probably need one of the receivers to come off the board here. Another interesting thing is that Tremaine Edmonds still hasn't come off the board yet. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. But man, just recapping this draft, like Baker Mayfield, I had Baker Mayfield going number one. I had the first 3 picks of this draft right, verbatim. I had Baker Mayfield, Saquon, and the third one, and Sam Darnold to the Jets going. But some of these shockers, like I did not see Tampa Bay taking Vita Vea. He was good for that pick. I think that was a great pick, but that kind of shocked me. Minka Fitzpatrick to the Dolphins kind of shocked me as well. Oh wow! So the Bills traded up with the Ravens. Who are they grabbing? Who are they grabbing? I need to jump on Twitter real quick. I need that. I need to know that. Let's see. People are upset about the Davenport pick. Derwin, hopefully not for Derwin, bro. Not for Derwin. Oh man, Bills are drafting Edmonds. Oh, they taking Tremaine. Good. Bet. Wow. This is where we really have to dodge the next bullet though, because the Chargers have been said to they've been mocked to take to take Derwin James. It's gonna be interesting to see if Derwin James and Lamar Jackson make it past them. Derwin is really falling, bruh. This is crazy. Wow. This has got to be one of the best scenarios that the Bengals like really expected to happen, bro. Not trying to get too hype right now, but this is kind of wild. Bills just traded. Bills need a center. Tremaine Edmonds, yeah, they needed a linebacker. That makes sense for them. I think I actually mocked them in my draft. Let me check real quick. I hope you guys don't mind. Let's see. Did I have Edmonds there? Nah, I had him to the Chargers. I had him around that area though. 50. Yeah, I get some points for some of this stuff. You know how mock drafts are though. It's always hit or miss. We'll see. Wow. So that means Rashawn Evans will still be on the board around when we pick. Shoo, man. Lamar. Man, do not pick Connor Williams, bro. Do not pick Connor Williams, bro. That would be skep. Whew. So now we have to see what the Chargers are gonna do. Chris, you said the Chargers need a safety. They do, man, but hopefully they go somewhere else. That's what I'm hoping. Baltimore is behind Cleveland. I mean, behind us now. Like, bro, we really don't need to rush and take a center. Like, shoo, we really don't need to rush and take a center. Still no centers off the board. Like, I understand the whole Frank Ragnow thing, but I feel like Frank Ragnow can still be there in the second round, bro. Oh wow. Yeah, they are still missing Eric Weddle. That's a solid point. What are their team needs though? Anybody know what the I just hope they take somebody like Connor Williams right now. Maybe they need a linebacker. I don't really watch. I'm a Phillip Rivers fan, but I don't really know what else they really need. I know they took Mike Williams last year. They already have a pretty decent tight end over there. They have Melvin Gordon as a running back. I'm thinking on their defensive side, they have Bosa. They have a pretty good edge rusher there. We'll see. I think they definitely take a look at Derwin though. Man, it's gonna be hard for Derwin to get to us these next couple picks, bro. Dallas is gonna be a tough one. Phew. Let's get some of these corners off the board right now, though. Safety, D tackle, and offensive tackle. Thanks for that, man. Go ahead and take Connor Williams, man. Get him out of there for us too. We need that possibility going as well. We need that possibility going as well, man. Jair Alexander. They don't need a corner. They need a corner. I don't know. Damn, yeah, that is true, Terrell. The Seahawks could grab Derwin for sure. The Seahawks draft weird though. I actually have a coworker that's a Seahawks fan, and he was thinking that they could possibly trade down because they don't have a second a second round pick. Honestly, that would probably be a good keep an eye on Seattle, man, because I doubt that we trade up, but if the Bengals were to trade up, they could trade up with Seattle because Duke Tobin is actually friends with Snyder, I believe his name is. That's the GM over at Seattle. So, like, really, if you wanted to go and get Derwin James right now, if Terrell Austin jumped on a table for him, we could actually make that trade. And they'd be desperate for something because they're missing, I think, second and third round picks. I would think about it. Right. Man, Lamar is falling. That's crazy, bro. Right. Yeah, they could definitely use another corner. Don't be surprised if the Bengals trade down. If they trade down with Derwin on the board, bruh, that would be skep. That would be very skep, man. Come on, Terrell Austin. I know you got to be in there trying to make some moves out here for us. If the Jazz get Derwin James, he's not falling that far. Oh, they thinking that they might be able to trade up. That would be sick, bro. Yeah, I think I'm looking at somebody on Twitter and they said that the Bengals need to move up, especially with Derwin there. I agree. I totally agree. Man, he's there. He's there, y'all. Don't break my heart right now. Chargers don't do it. Man, I'm still not seeing it. Ah, I heard it's Derwin. Damn. God damn. There goes Derwin. Damn, bruh. Damn, bruh. Come on, Bengals. You could have went up there and got him, man. Oh, man. Saltiness. Saltiness. Salty. Damn. Shoo. Bruh, we should have traded up, man. We had the worst luck when it comes to safeties. We have the worst luck when it comes to safeties. Oh man, that dude is gonna be a stud. Chargers just got over. Chargers just got over. Oh man. All right, so probably picking Frank Rag now. More than likely. We still got one, two, three picks. Prime, prime, prime. Man, I know, Chris, but that was just stupid, bro. Like, you have 11 picks. 11 picks aren't making this roster. Like, why not try to move up? And now Green Bay is traded back in. What is Green Bay doing, man? Bengals gonna regret that one. Damn, to the Chargers. Yeah, I would. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say. What's up? About the head. All right. I'm gonna be up there as soon as we make this pick. Trying to hold it down. Yeah, we got three picks. It's three picks. It's at 18 now. Green Bay needs a corner. I think they take a corner. They probably take Jari Alexander here. Man, talk about sucking all the energy out of the room. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man, you gotta be aggressive, man. You gotta be aggressive. When you got a guy like Derwin James there, you gotta be aggressive. Could have moved up. We're not gonna dwell on it though. But now you get into the area where like all of those special guys now are basically gone. It's not really much that differentiates the second group of guys. Um, doubt that they're taking Lamar. So yeah, it's probably gonna be Frank Ragnow, which isn't a bad pick. You know what I'm saying? But you just kind of gotta be more aggressive, man. Kind of gotta be more aggressive. You're talking about a guy that could have played safety, linebacker, and solved our problem with covering the slot receiver. Oh man, that would have been a hell of a chess piece for Terrell Austin. I know he's probably pretty upset right now. So now it moves back into Frank Pollock's court. Yep. So just like I told you guys, the Seahawks were gonna trade down because they need to get that second pick. They need to get a second rounder. They gave up one for Sheldon Richardson. They didn't have one. They gave it up to Green Bay, who's now getting ready to pick. Uh, let's see. Man, I don't want to see all this Derwin and Charger stuff. Let's see. Let's see if I can find any of the picks that have happened right now. Mm, it's a lot of people that it's some Bengals fans that want Lamar, bro. That's funny. I love how people are like, "Oh, well, you have to change your whole offense." Don't forget that the Bengals have a brand new offense. Not saying he's gonna be the pick, but hey, Bengals have a brand new offense that still has to be learned. So that means other stuff could be installed. But I think go ahead and grab, I guess, your center here and do what you're gonna do. Let's see. They said DJ Moore possibly for the Packers. Oh, they trying to make Aaron Rodgers happy again. Hmm. Haven't seen anything yet. Jari Alexander, that makes sense. That's a good move for them. Packers GM is doing work. Packers GM is doing work. Aaron Rodgers got to let him do his thing. Get one of the best corners in the draft. That's been a while. Like maybe Marvin was right. Maybe Marvin was right about this cornerbacks class. It's been a while since after Denzel Ward went. Been a while. So Jare is off the board. Oh, Jair, my bad. Not Jare, Jair. So he's off the board. Right now it's still there. I mean, honestly, at this point, you might as well trade back, get you some more picks. Even though I just wasn't a proponent of the picks. Like, look, man, this is like none of these centers are gonna get taken like that, bro. None of these centers are being taken like that. Good for them though. That was a good pick. Dallas is up next. I don't think Dallas takes any offensive linemen. Dallas probably needs another linebacker. Watch Dallas take like Rashawn Evans. That was Isaiah Wynn is still there. We still have plenty of options. Well, no, Dallas is probably going to take DJ Moore because they need a receiver. They definitely need a receiver. Hmm. I see exactly what they mean, though. Like, as soon as you get to a certain part in this draft, after like the top 18 players, it's like everybody's the same for real in terms of the talent level. Like, you really, like, there's not really a difference between you picking a James Daniels or a Frank Ragnow or uh, a Mike Hughes and a Isaiah Oliver. I mean, there's nothing really here, man. Connor Williams could possibly be in play. I don't know if he just wore that blue suit just cause, or if the Cowboys really told him something. Really, Dez, man, that's heartbreak right there. Dez still cheering for Dallas to do something. Jerry Jones already on the phone. Who is it? Is it DJ Moore or Calvin Ridley? Let's see. Let me see who it is. I don't know. Oh, they haven't. They're saying that the pick isn't in, but what they gonna do? They in Dallas, right? They got to do something nice. Man, Lamar is definitely finna be there. That would be. They not gonna do that. Hobson. I don't know if you guys caught Hobbs' stream earlier with Hobson's choice, but I actually was on there and asked him a question, like if Lamar Jackson falls to 46, do the Bengals take him? And he said that he doesn't think that they will, and that's coming from the mothership. Man, it's a lot of people in Cincinnati right now that want Lamar Jackson. I was definitely at one point one of them. I try to be realistic, but you have to consider it, man. Even though it causes a whole bunch of controversy, like if you're talking about best player available right now, it has to be Lamar Jackson. But I don't know, man. They're getting hype in Dallas. Man, I know it. I know, man. But you gotta, man. You can't pass on a guy like Lamar Jackson. All these teams that are doing it now are gonna regret it. I'm telling you, they're gonna regret passing on this dude. They really should think about it. They really need to think about it, bro. Like it'll make honestly, it would make Andy play better. But people don't think about it. You have to think about it this way: if you bring in Lamar Jackson and you're paying him whatever he's on with his scale for right now, that frees up money for you to bring other guys in. If you do decide to eventually trade Andy Dalton, you free up all of that money, so you eliminate the problem of worrying about keeping Gino and keeping Dunlap. And you can also free up the possibility to go and get a Dez Bryant or something like that if you want to. But more than likely, that's not how they operate. They probably won't do that. But we're gonna see. Like you had Lamar Jackson in town for a reason. Let's see what it is. We got two more picks to find out if they were just bluffing with this Lamar Jackson stuff, or if they were really considering him, or if it's just gonna be the Frank Ragnow thing. But one thing I am excited about is in the next 15, 20 minutes we will know who the Bengals will be taking. But low key, That was a good pick for the Browns, bro. With Baker Mayfield, that was a great pick for them, and I figured he was gonna be the pick because he meets the criteria that Bill Parcells has for quarterbacks. And I'm not gonna doubt Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells knows what he's talking about. You have Bill Parcells vouching for him, and you also had PFF vouching for him. So we'll see, man. But the thing that's funny is the Bengals have a brand new offense. I hear everybody talking about some. Oh, you have to, redo your offense for them. They already have a brand new offense. And what's funny is Jeff Hobson did mention that they had a lot of run slash pass options in that offense. And don't sleep on the fact that Laser was a coordinator for Chip Kelly too. So he could be in that system. Don't forget that he ran that system with Mike Vick. I'm not sitting up here saying that it's the pick, but to just dismiss it is kind of, I don't know. We'll see. Come on, Dallas. It doesn't take this long to decide between the receiver. You shouldn't have cut Dez if it was gonna take this long. Let's see. Let's see who they have. If see, this is gonna be crazy. If the Ravens are willing to pick Lamar Jackson, that shows how stupid the Bengals are because they're willing to trade a dude that won a Super Bowl, or not trade, but not trade. But if they're willing to take Lamar Jackson over Flacco, that means that they're willing to take a brand new guy like him over a guy that won a Super Bowl. And you're gonna sit back and be like, why didn't the Bengals do the same thing? Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. I feel you, Chris. But you got to think about it this way, man. Like, isn't the Bengals already have a good team? If you put a guy like Lamar Jackson on the team, just think about it this way. Look at the team that we have on the clock right now, Dallas Cowboys. What happened when they put Dak Prescott in there, right? They immediately went what? They were like 14-1. Lamar Jackson is going to be good on this team. There's not going to be that much of a fall off in winning if you put Lamar Jackson on there, in my opinion, because you already have a good defense, you have good weapons around him. It's a good situation that he would be in. You look at Deshaun Watson last year. Those dudes when they had him in there, he was balling. They averaged 35 points a game, and you're talking about an offense that was last year in the NFL and passing and then scoring. Like, you need some juice with a dude like Lamar Jackson. And to me, like, we're not a team like, I guess, who would I say? We're not a team like, hold on, let me see who they picked. Leighton Vander Esch, that makes sense for them. Linebacker, they did need a linebacker. So they don't view any of these, they being bold with it. They don't view any of these cats as first round receivers. But anyways, like, you put Lamar in, or you look at the Cowboys, they did their thing with Dak Prescott. We could do something very similar. We're not in rebuild mode. Like, it's not like we're, who am I thinking of? I need to think of a team that's trash. The Browns have gotten better. Um, but it's not like we're Giants. It's not like we're the Jets, bro. That's the perfect example. We're not the Jets. We have a team that's already put together. Like, Sam Darnold is going into the Jets situation with, like, Robbie Anderson is good, but like Robbie Anderson is his number one receiver. Like, we have AJ Green, we have Joe Mixon. Like, I don't even know who the Jets running back is right now. Like, it was Matt Forte last year. Like, they're trash. We have talent, bro. We have talent, and that's all I'm saying. Is we would have a lot more flexibility. We'd be able to do a lot of stuff, but we're not gonna do it unless unless Mike Brown gets his way. We're not gonna do it. But that would be a big change. Like, that would be a big change for the Bengals. That would be out of their character to do something like that. Wow, the Steelers just traded Martavis Bryant to the Raiders. That's crazy. Crazy. So two more picks. Leighton is cool, but I think I like Rashawn Evans more than him. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. They're gonna go offensive line. Man, no more Martavis. So it's gonna be straight up Juju. Damn, that was a good pick for the Browns, bro. Like the Browns really could have picked Josh Allen and that would have been a disaster. Mike Brown probably wants Calvin Ridley. Bruh, wouldn't that be crazy if Hobbs was right though? Everybody was trying to clown on Hobbs, and I don't even know why. I respect Hobbs because Hobbs know what he's talking about. But people were trying to clown him because he said that they'll take Calvin Ridley. As you can see right now on the Bengals draft board that I have, just based on their tendencies and everything, Calvin Ridley is kind of up there, bro. I'm not saying they're gonna take him, but a lot of people downplay the need at receiver. Like they need to just keep throwing darts at a board until something sticks. Like some of the guys that they've taken the last couple of years aren't going to stop them from considering a wide receiver. And it's nothing against Ross or any of those guys, but they have to get somebody across from AJ that's gonna be there. So I'm not saying they're gonna do it, but wouldn't surprise me if they pick one day two at all. What is it? What happened? Somebody just said no. What happened? Is it gonna be Ragnar? What Ragnar got taken or something? Let me see. I'm jumping on Twitter. I don't see what it is. What's everybody tripping about? What you saying no for, Chris? Yeah, we do need a safety, but to be honest, like when you look at this draft, after the first two safeties went, which were Minka and and Derwin, it's really not a difference between those next group of guys, and it's a huge fall off from Derwin to those other sets of guys like Justin Reed and all of those guys. It's a big drop off. That's why I was kind of disappointed that the Bengals, when they were in striking range, didn't go and get one of those guys. Oh, you were saying no about drafting another receiver? True. I don't think they're gonna do it though. I don't think it's gonna be done like right now. But bruh, I mean, you have to think about it. Yeah, Bengals, it's our time. What we gonna do, man? What we gonna do? I'm on delay or something. Oh, the Bengals. Oh, the Lions took Frank Ragnow. Oh, snap. Rashawn Evans. Come on, baby. Or maybe we take James Daniels. What do they do? Promising Rashawn Evans, bro. Promising Rashawn Evans. Let's get it. Let's see what it is. Here we go. That's crazy. If the Lions took Ragnar, that's crazy. Bengals fans distraught. Hey, it's all good, man. I mean, that's not even. Nah, no sir. Lions and stole him. Yup, Lions stole him. Come on, Rashawn Evans. It's either they might panic though. They might panic and take James Daniels. James Daniels might have to come through. Where we at, Cincinnati? Where we at with it? Let us know. Let us know what it is. I'm on the Bengals app right now. Rag now. Okay, we good, man. I'm not even worried about that, bro. I'm really not even worried about that. They're saying that it's Billy Price. Billy Price. Price, I'm hearing. I heard it is Billy Price. Billy Price coming to the Natty. It's Billy Price. That's the new pick, y'all. What do y'all think? Let me see where I had Billy Price at. To be honest with you. Oh, don't tell me I didn't have him on here. Hold on. Oh man, Billy Price. Did I not have him as? I think I had him. I think I had him in the second or third round. But it's crazy because Billy Price was one of the top people on Prime, though. Damn. All right, I had to do this. I'm gonna have to do a recap on this now. Where is Billy Price at? See, this is how I know that I had him up there. There you go, right there, Billy Price, 5.38. So he actually was higher than right now, but that makes sense because he would be the number one dude on the board right now. So let me just go real quick, just so y'all know that I ain't BSing or whatever. And that's why I say that these are key right here. So boom, let's go in here. Let's get rid of some of these people real quick. So let's see. Deron Payne, Denzel Ward is gone. Derwin James, Frank Ragnow. I mean, look at it this way, bro. We don't have we don't have to deal with we really don't have to deal with Bodon anymore. That's the way I'm taking it. Cole Miller, Mike McGlinchey's gone. That's gone. That's gone. I just want y'all to see that I wasn't on no bullshit. See, Prime be knowing, bruh. Prime be knowing. Saquon, Vita Vey was gone. He was gone. That should be decent enough. All right. So then, so watch this right here. Watch this right here. Let me show you something. So if you switch Billy Price to first to second, right, in the round he actually went in, largest to smallest, sort. So I got Billy up here, and then hold on, let's just put him in first, of course. So let's go here, and then let's do this again. It's Billy Price. So Prime was right. Prime was right. Billy Price. Prime don't be playing, man. Prime does not play. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that, right? Yeah, they do go to the commercial every year for us, bro. Every year for us. Billy Price. I'm cool with Billy Price, though. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Billy Price. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? I'm cool with it, bro. On the real, I'm really cool with it. The first time we've taken Ohio State player in a minute, dude is good. I'm not worried about it, bro. Not worried about it. So here we go. They about to get ready to announce it, but it's Billy Price. Prime strikes again. Prime strikes again. It's crazy because if y'all watch me, hold on, I'm gonna let him say it. Billy Price, Ohio State, good pick. Good pick, baby. Who they? Good pick. But if you was really watching me from like a week ago or a couple weeks ago when I showed you Prime for the first time, the very first time I showed you, I told you that Billy Price was the highest lineman. He had the highest Prime grade out of any of them. That's cool. Y'all let me know what you think, man. What you think about the pick? It's not a bad pick, man. It's really they did the smart thing. They went ahead and addressed the offensive line. They went and got Billy Price, who was already a good center. I mean, he was the top ranked center on some people's boards. I'm not mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that. You can't be mad at how things played out. You don't like it, Chris? I mean, think about it this way, bro. You don't have Bodine. Like Billy Price is better than any of the centers that the Bengals have had in the past decade. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Spring break, we just drafted Billy Price. He's better than any of them dudes. Eric Gayachek, what? Kyle Cook, Russell Bodine. Come on, bro. He's better than any of them. Like he's gonna make this line better. And what's crazy is if y'all been following my Madden thing, I didn't had him on the Bengals the whole time. I had him on the Bengals the whole time. I never moved him. Let's get it. But as usual, man, it's late. Going to go and see Avengers tomorrow. I definitely do a recap. But I'll leave you guys with a who day, all day, every day, and especially on Sunday. Who day?